Hello and welcome back to Own Your Beauty. Today's video is going to be another quick review. Quite enjoying doing these. This is from No7 and this is the Midnight Lash for Spectacular Volume. And this is from No7, as I said. This retails for £13.50 for 7ml, so which is your average kind of size of a mascara. And seemingly, according to the website, our blackest ever mascara for star-studded glamour, there should be a comma there, dress your lashes in a dazzling combination of black pearl and sapphire. So, black pearl and sapphire. Anyway, I have done a wee close-up of me applying this. I have done it over a grey eyeshadow, but I think it's still pretty obvious. The wand itself is a wee bit of an odd shape, so it starts off wide and then it narrows slightly and then it widens a wee bit and then it really narrows down to the tip. I actually find this quite useful. I quite like the shape of this wand. It is a wee bit weird, but it works. It gets in nicely up the roots of my lashes, and with the wee tip I can get in around the tear duct area, and as well at the outside of my lashes. I've got quite long lashes, which is great, but I've got some weird wee ones which grow slightly higher on my eyelid and things like that. So it can be a wee bit of a faff to get in at those properly. This does a really good job of it. I like the wand for that. And generally I'm happy enough with this mascara. I'm not sure if I would purchase this in future. I did get sent this free for no reason at all. It wasn't a case of, here, have a free mascara, talk about how wonderful it is and we will send you stuff. It wasn't anything like that. It's just literally Boots have a scheme running at the minute where they are sending out various beauty goods to various people. I've seen quite a few other people post up about it on Instagram, etc. So, got sent this free, which I was delighted about. It is a good mascara. I think it does add a nice amount of volume. So I've applied one coat, and as you can see, it is just a nice amount of volume. It leaves my lashes looking quite natural and not too clumpy, which is really good. I do have to comb through my lashes a wee bit just to separate them up a bit and make sure I don't have, like, you know, 3 eyelashes by the end of it, which is just not a good look on me at all. I much prefer the fluttery lashes, as I've said millions of times before. And once I have combed them through, I do get that nice fluttery effect, and generally on an everyday basis I would just apply one coat. If I was going to go out, I would definitely go in with a second coat, you know, go on for a night out, etc. So once I've combed through my lashes, I have applied a second coat, and as you can see, fair amount of volume. It applies nicely over the top. It isn't too much of a nightmare. It does get clogged up a wee bit, so clumpy. It gets clumpy a bit, but again, I just comb my lashes through again after I've applied the second coat, and I just have a nice amount of volume without being spidery lashes, which is just not my thing. So I'm quite pleased in that. The application's nice, and generally it adds a nice amount of volume. I am actually impressed with the way my lashes look. I do like it. Now I've only had this for, or maybe I have had it a good month and a half by now, maybe. I've had it for a while. I didn't think I had it that long, but I definitely have. And it's starting to thicken up a fair amount already, which is, I think it's definitely going to be at the end of its life. You know, at the 3 months. It's not a case of I'm getting rid of it after 3 months, it's going to be dead. It does seem to be thickening up quite a bit. It is a slightly drier formula to start with, so it's not a really wet formula. It's, you know, medium. It is a wee bit wet, wee touch, but it's generally on the drier side and creamy kind of consistency rather than a wet runny formula. So I do like it. It means I don't end up with random dots all over myself. The odd time I will, as everybody does, get random mascara dots where I have done it, but it's not because I've blinked and this has just soaked my eyelids. It's nothing like that. So it's quite good in that sense for me as well. I prefer drier formulas. Now, something I've started to notice more recently, and maybe it is because the formula is starting to dry up, I'm getting more blackness under my eyes by the end of the day. I left it today specifically and didn't touch it, which drove me a wee bit potty, I'll not lie, especially when I spotted it when I was in the bathroom, etc. But I did leave it so you could see the black that appears under the eyes. It just makes your face look a bit grayer and makes you look a bit more tired, which is just not what you want at all really. The whole point of this is to pep you up and make you look good, and or maybe it's just because you want to wear makeup, but you don't want your makeup to have a detrimental effect on your face, is the point. I find that this has really started to fall down, like properly. I'm not sure if it's the heat or if it's because the mascara has started to get thicker and therefore it's not lasting as well, but that is becoming a wee bit of a pain. So I generally have cotton tips with me anyway, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of the fall down, and I do tend to get it a fair bit because I've got long lashes and everything, so when you blink, you know, you do have that going on. But today I specifically didn't wear lower lash mascara so that I could tell if it was just this mascara, and it is, and that was only with one coat, so that's frustrating. Do I think it's worth $13.50? No. I do like this mascara, as I said, really like it. It's not my all-time favourite, but it is a good mascara, but I don't think it's worth $13.50 when you have things from Maybelline and other brands, Rimmel, etc., with good mascaras that are often under £10 or sometimes around the £5 to £6 mark, which is much more affordable for the same kind of product. So I think there's only one mascara I would ever splurge on, and that would be the Lancome Hypnose volume mascara, or the Dior or the Chanel one. But those are the only two high-end mascaras I would splurge on. This, if I had a £5 off voucher that you sometimes get with Boots, I would definitely consider repurchasing it then. So, you know, with the £5 off, I think it's a much more sensible option for this mascara. I don't think it's worth $13.50, sadly. So that is it. Short and sweet, hopefully. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Something I've noticed, and I want to quickly say, was that a lot of YouTubers are having issues with regards to their videos being seen. So something I do myself, and I didn't think to say until somebody on a Facebook group sort of said, you know, you should tell people that. When I subscribe to somebody, you have a little cog that appears once you've hit subscribe. A little cog will appear, so it'll be grey and there'll be a little cog. You click on that cog and a little pop-up box appears, and there's the option to send me updates only or send me something only. There are two options. One of them is basically when I upload you get an email. Now some people don't like that because they use their one email address for everything. I have a YouTube specific email that I use for this, so for me it's not an issue. I get all my emails, I get all my videos to my inbox. It means I do get a lot, but it also means I am much more picky about what I watch, and it also means that I don't miss out on any videos that I may have wanted to watch and then didn't see and whatever else. It means I notice basically when I don't get a video from somebody for a few weeks, and then I'm like, well, what happened? Like Simone Scribes, I've watched her for a very long time and she wasn't on for about a month, and I was like, something wrong, has something happened, have I not subscribed properly or blah blah. So I went back and checked and she just hadn't posted in however long, so that was that. So just to be aware, if you're having issues and you're not receiving or you're not seeing all the videos of the belonging to the people that you're subscribed to, it might be worth doing that, because YouTube and Google have implemented some interesting algorithms that basically decide whether or not you actually want to watch something even though you've already subscribed. So you may be subscribed to me now, but it will be like, oh no, you don't need to see that that video is up for live. Yeah, I'm not even joking. They have some interesting things where they are trying to predict what you want to watch rather than letting you decide what you want to watch. So just to be aware. I'm not entirely sure of the ins and outs of everything, so blah. But that's just a random add-on to this video. Sorry about that. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I keep catching my hair in the viewfinder. I love my hair. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.